Yo, what is good, everyone? Your boy Deke back again with another vid. This time we got some Steeler news, some interesting Steeler news. Maybe not so interesting, honestly. Steelers signed kicker Sam Sloman, rookie kicker for the Los Angeles Rams and Tennessee Titans last year. What does this mean for Boswell? Is he on the hot seat? What does it mean for the Steelers special teams unit? I honestly can't say this with a straight face because this means nothing. Boswell is going to be the kicker for us in 2021. Maybe it means that the special teams unit, instead of a threesome for golf after training camp, they needed a fourth. So now you got Boswell, Sloman, Presley Harvin, and Jordan Berry whenever they want to hit the links when training camp's over. Because isn't that a thing? Don't kickers and punters, don't they like golf half the time during training camp? The more likely thing is just an extra leg for training camp so Boswell isn't getting overworked. Also, there are some conspiracy theories out there, which I don't know. Maybe there's a hint of truth to them. We got the Hall of Fame game, Steelers versus Cowboys, August 5th. Whenever Sean Sweetum tore his ACL back, I think it was 14 or 15, it was on that field. And that turf, I think it's pretty well known that field's just always jacked up. They're always switching it back and forth, and was one of the reasons I think they blamed for Sean Sweetum's ACL injury. So what happened that season? We had kicking woes throughout the first half. Scobie's costing us games left and right. So we don't want to have that situation again. Makes sense then. And I guess for Sam Sloman, that game's going to be on nationally televised TV. And he was a 7th-round pick. So I don't think he's off teams' radars completely. He had to have done pretty well in college to be actually drafted as a kicker. So he could show off his skills a little bit in the Hall of Fame game, maybe throughout the preseason, give Boswell some rest. But ultimately, Boswell is going to be the starting kicker for us. And actually, despite all the hate that the Steelers have gotten this offseason, CBS did say that Boswell was a top 3 kicker, I think last season, or just has been a top 3 kicker as of late. Hey, outside of that 2018 disaster of a season for Boswell, he has been pretty money. The 2017 Pro Bowl season, and then his last 2 years, he's only missed 3 kicks in 30 games. Last season, he was 19 for 20, a couple injuries here and there, but he's been pretty money, man, and I'm not going to dispute him being a top 3 kicker in the league, which also means, like, there's no way Sam Sloman's going to be really any competition for Boswell. It's just another leg for training camp. That's about it. And maybe if the conspiracy theory is true about the Hall of Fame game, which actually wouldn't be that dumb of an idea. So Sam Sloman's backstory, he gets drafted by the Rams in the 7th round, goes 8 for 11, long of 42 yards, went 18 for 21 on extra points. They end up cutting him midway through the season, gets picked up by the Titans. He's on their practice squad. And then Steven Gostkowski can't play in their Week 17 game for the division, COVID, reserve list, something like that. And he gets his chance. He had a shining moment, actually. Went 5 for 5 in extra point attempts, and then also this. 38-38, 37-yard attempt for the win and for the division. Hold is good, kick is up, off the post, and good. The refs even have to double check. They say it's good. I remember watching this game, and I didn't think he was the kicker that did that. They kind of got lucky with that one. Tennessee probably would have made the playoffs anyway. I can't remember how big of a kick that was. It was definitely for home field advantage and winning the division, but I think they would have made the playoffs still at that point. But look at Derrick Henry's face. This is going to be our face if Sam Sloman's kicking for us in 2021. But I will say this. Matthew Wright last year, Boswell missed a few games. He was completely an unknown. Was actually pretty solid for us. So who knows with Sam Sloman. Was a little bit of a disappointment his rookie year, but maybe he could make a name for himself at some point. I just don't think it's going to be with the Steelers. Boswell is going to be our kicker going forward. But let me know what you think. Let me know if any of those theories or thoughts about the signing make sense to you. If you agree, disagree, whatever it is, hit subscribe, hit the like button. You know what it is. Stay chilling. Peace.